Sue. Welcome to the Lenormand Lovers STL, where you can learn how to read Lenormand cards for yourself. They are my favorite oracle card. They're very, very intuitive and incredibly accurate. So this series of videos is going to help you learn how to combine two cards together. And that is the beginning of learning how to read them, read the story that's in them. So you should have originally watched the first video, which is Spirit Vocabulary, where we go through each card and assign a one-word descriptor to the card that resonates for you. I have my own list. You're going to want yours. This series of videos, there should be 36 here, is where we're going to go through the cards and combine them together. We'll start with the Rider card and combine Rider with each of the other 35 cards, coming up with a two-word combination for that match. We'll do that for each of the 36 cards. So if you've already watched this video for another one of the cards, you can just skip in 6 minutes or so and start right in the middle, and it'll address the card that was written on the very front of the video. So all right, we're going to get started with our two card combinations. I'm going to share my screen with you. All righty, what are Lenormand cards? Lenormand cards are named after Mademoiselle Lenormand, a French professional fortune teller of considerable fame who lived during Napoleon's time. Mademoiselle Lenormand is considered to be the greatest cartomancer of all time, highly influential during the wave of French cartomancy that began during the 18th century. She didn't create the cards, but became famous for using them to read for her clients, as will you become famous when you learn how to read the cards. The 36 card deck is simple. It's illustrated with fairly concrete literal meanings and is known as Petite Lenormand. As with all fortune-telling vehicles, these are to be used for fun and as a form of entertainment and are not to rule our lives. We are all born with free will that we need to exercise when making daily decisions. So why Lenormand cards? They're very straightforward. Each symbol represents an object, a person, an idea, and it speaks directly to each one of us. We use our own personal symbol vocabulary or spirit vocabulary to tell the story that shows up in the cards. There are only 36 cards that are anchored in simplicity, making the foundation work to prepare to read the Lenormand cards very easy to grasp. And the deck size is usually small, like a deck of playing cards, and easy to handle. So the benefits of reading Lenormand. Working with the Lenormand cards will strengthen your connection to your intuition. Being so easy to read, Lenormand cards will strengthen your confidence in your reading skills very quickly. They can show you the direction you're heading in any situation, and it's up to you to stay this course or to make changes. The cards serve as a messenger from your higher consciousness. And these cards are eerily accurate and can give you a glimpse of your future, helping you to prepare and manage your life. So here are some resources. There are many different books out there in the marketplace that can help you on your journey to master reading Lenormand cards. And I have chosen to use the following. The book I use is The Essential Lenormand by Rana George. The tools don't get any better than what Rana has listed here in the book. Each card gets 2 to 3 pages of very specific information. There's lots of different card spreads, and it's a wealth of information. So this is the book that I recommend for you. Now the card decks that I use 2. In the videos, I'm going to be using the Dreaming Way Lenormand. I just love these cards. The artwork is amazing, very easy to grasp, very, very pretty. The other deck, well, actually the deck that I learned on is the Blue Owl deck. Very specific back. These are pretty straightforward as well. Like that's a bouquet. Here's an anchor. Very, very straightforward but you can use whatever deck speaks to you. These are always available on Amazon, but you can also check with a local bookstore if you want to support business in your neighborhood. So I studied under a very talented teacher for several years, building my reading skills, and this led to my reading for the public in 2017. Choose what speaks to you from these videos and from the books, and leave the rest. There are no real hard and fast rules. Some decks come with extra cards that reflect a different view of the card. For example, I have a deck where there's 2 men and 2 women. One's a young man, an older man, a young woman, an older woman. One of the decks I have has multiple birds in it. Might be owls versus crows. So pick the card that speaks to you and then leave the other one out. You don't need to have 2 men and 2 women. It'll start getting really, really confusing. Oh, the other resource I'm going to tell you about, so when we did the spirit vocabulary, you came up with your 1-word combinations for letters. Not combination, spirit vocabulary. I have put together a whole spirit vocabulary PDF that I am happy to let you download. But I'm telling you, these are my 2-word combinations. So they may not speak to you. You have to have your own. But if your words happen to line up with mine, then you can use it. So anyway, that's down below. You can download that. Alrighty. So there are some previous videos on here, moving through each of the 36 cards. Building your spirit vocabulary is the foundation for reading these cards. There are no set rules, and practice, practice, practice is the key to your experience. So the 2-card combinations, they're read in pairs, coming together to create a prediction that tells the story or answers the question that was asked. Now, learning these 2 cards is just the foundation. From there, we'll add a 3rd card. From there, we'll spring to 5 cards, then to 7 cards, then a 9-card block, then many, many other different layouts, and finally the grand tableau. So there's all kinds of ways to read these cards, but it all hinges on you being able to read, when this card comes up next to this card, this is what it means for me. So the symbols will flow together to give clarity about the past and give a glimpse of the future. Combining cards helps us blend the story of the cards, stringing the cards together to make a coherent statement. So we're going to start by looking at the first card as the subject of the 2-card reading, and the second card as a description that modifies it, or a noun as the first card and the adjective as the second card. So just as a refresher, noun identifies a class of people, places, or things, and the adjective is a word or phrase that describes the noun to modify it. Alrighty, so we're getting ready to start. Alrighty. Don't forget to download your handouts and print out the handout for this exercise. Check your settings before you print, because this is a large 36-page document and you might want to print it double-sided. You can pause the recording and do that now. And then there are links below the video for the Lenormand card combination blank PDF. You'll only need to print this once, and you'll use it for each of the 36 videos. So how to use this handout. We're going to take 1 word that symbolizes the meaning of each card in the Lenormand deck that you came up with in the exercise of spirit vocabulary. You're going to put that into the printout next to the card it represents in the column marked 1. For example, if we start with writer, you'll list for writer what your word was. For me, it was messenger. So messenger goes in the column 1 all the way down. Then what we're going to do is marry up each of the other 35 cards. So we're going to take writer plus clover. We'll put in what clover means, so lucky, and then we combine them together. We have messenger and lucky. We have a lucky message coming our way. So this will give you your 2-word combinations for each of your cards. I'm going to stop sharing at this time and move on to a different handout. We're going to talk about number 18, the dog. So the dog is your loyal friend, someone close to you. And more than a loyal friend, it can also be someone who's very important to you. So maybe your priest, your doctor, um, besides your BFF, it could be family members. So it's someone who is significantly important to you. So now we're going to match up your spirit vocabulary. I'm going to be using mine with each of the other 35 cards. So we're going to get started here. So we have the loyal friend and the writer. So for me, writer is news or something new, someone coming into the picture. So I am going to say this is maybe a new, either news of a friend or a new friend. Clover is about luck and good things. So I'm going to say this is about a good friend or a helpful friend. Loyal friend and travel. So travel is about a journey. So ship. This could be a friend who lives overseas. This could be a travel companion, or this could be a friend that comes to visit. Yep. Now we have the loyal friend and home. So this could be a significant other, or this could be the family pet. Now we have loyal friend and health. So this is where it could possibly be your doctor, or maybe your nurse practitioner, or the nurse that helps you. Clouds is about confusion. So confusion and friendship together. This could be an indecisive friend. We all have one of those, can't make up their mind about anything. Now we have the snake. For me, that's danger and betrayal. And so that, along with the loyal friend, I'm going to say this is a end of a friendship or a betrayal of a friend. The coffin is about painful endings. So this could be the end of a relationship. Now the bouquet with the loyal friend, that's really beautiful. That's a gift. So I'm going to say this is your BFF maybe. The side, again, is sharp or sudden. So this could be something, let's see. Maybe you have a friend that's having surgery. This could be maybe a friend with a sharp tongue, but let's say surgery. The friend has surgery. Now we have the whip, which is about arguments and repeated. So it's going to say arguing with friends. Now we have the birds, which for me is talking, but this can also be gossip. So you could say that you're talking with your best friend or you're gossiping with your best friend. Depends on how many other, what would be considered negative cards are in the reading. Now we have the loyal friend and the child. So that child could be a child, or it could be new, or it could be small. So let's say it's a new friend. Now we have the fox and the loyal friend. So that could be maybe a dishonest friend, or a manipulative friend. Now we have business, finance, and diet with the bear. So this loyal friend could be a financial advisor, a business advisor, nutritionist, um, or even, let's say it's your business partner. Now we're up to card 16, the stars, which is about wishes and dreams. So wishes and dreams and your best friend. So this could be a friend that wants the best for you. This could be you dreaming of your BFF or, you know, a romantic partner, someone who's going to be your forever person, your person. All right, so now we have transitions, which is the stork and the loyal friend. So this could be that your friendship is evolving. '19 is the tower, and it can be isolation. So you could be isolated from your best friend. It can also be a corporation, which covers many things: the government, insurance, medical, schools, anything that's multi-level. So this could actually be a work associate. The garden is all about gatherings, social networking, your people, whoever your tribe is. So so your tribe with your loyal friend, I would say this is, you know, being pretty tight. So this could be social acquaintance. The mountain is about obstacles and delays with your loyal friend. So this could be your relationship is having problems. So friendship is suffering. Choices, this is, everybody wants to be in this place. You have lots of choices for best friends. I do have a sister who has 32 close personal best friend. I don't know how she does it. She's amazing. Everybody gets special attention. So I'm going to say lots of options, lots of friends. Now, mice is about stress and things diminishing. So it could say your friendship is suffering or causing stress. Now we have your BFF and love. I would say this is your soulmate. It's going to check here. So I'm going to say soulmate. So your loyal friend and commitment, this is a very strong friendship. The book is about secret knowledge, projects, schoolwork, even esoteric, like psychic abilities. And this could be you knowing, you know your friend's secrets. Written communication. This is anything like a text message, a letter, an email, prescription, doctor's diagnosis. This could even be something as simple as a letter from a pen pal or text messages from a friend. So the dog and the woman, I mean, the dog and the man and the dog and the woman would just be that your BFF is a man, your BFF is a woman. Loyal friend. The lily is about peace and tranquility. So I'm going to say this is a mature friendship, maybe with a silver fox. The sun is about success and happiness. So I'm going to say this is a strong friendship. Now the moon is about emotions. It's about nighttime. It's about psychic stuff. It's about creativity. So I'm going to say this is a creative friend. The key is about solutions. So this would be someone who's very important to you, someone who helps you along. So I'm going to say this is a key relationship. The fish is about resources or abundance. So I'm going to say a wealthy friend, or maybe plenty of friends. The anchor is all about security, quiet, peaceful harbor, place to shelter from the storm. So I'm going to say that this person, this loyal friend, brings you peace and serenity. So I'm going to say a secure friendship. The cross is about burden. So I'm going to say this is a difficult relationship. So we're not going to go through any other cards on this particular video. You can go on and complete the assignments with the rest of the cards, 19 through 36 on your own, or you can continue to work through them on the videos. You have all the handouts you need to complete this assignment. My gift to you is the combinations that I did for myself, but I encourage you to go through and do each of the combinations yourself so that you have a really strong foundation on what each card means to you using your spirit vocabulary. That is what will make reading these cards so seamless. If you would like my combination list, the link is down below. I'm going to be organizing other classes to help you learn how to read 3-card spreads, 5-card spreads, 7-card answer lines, a portrait spread, and eventually the grand tableau. We'll also go over things like positive meanings of the cards, negative meanings, movement, time, all those different things. In the meantime, if you have any questions, please send me an email at sue@Pied Piper of Purpose. I won't analyze your readings, but I'll help you if you're stuck. I love doing this work, and it would be my honor to help you. In the meantime, I'm so incredibly proud of you taking this time to strengthen your intuition and to doing something that really speaks to your heart. You've got this. I'm here to help. Let me know what I can do to help you on your journey. Till next time.